lest you believe that Mike Pence saying that he disagrees with Trump about January 6th implies that there's maybe a rift, it might grow, maybe he will grow a backbone or turn against Trump. No, on this and on other issues, he's still Mike Pence. He's not gonna let a brush with death change him at this point. He said about the commission and about the 6th, I will not allow Democrats, their allies in the media, to use one tragic day to discredit the aspirations of millions of Americans, or allow Democrats, their allies in the media, to distract our attention from a new administration intent on dividing our country to advance their radical agenda. What radical agenda is Biden advancing? But yeah, no, it's sure they tried to kill people on the 6th, but it's you Democrats that are using it to divide us. That's the true problem. And Anna, he also went on to say, it is past time for America to discard the left-wing myth of systemic racism. I commend state legislators and governors across the country for banning critical race theory from our schools. So no, he's been cucked, as you pointed out. He's taking part in the grift. They're pretending to care about and know about things that they don't know about, that don't even, it's critical race theory one day. It's earlier today, Texas banning vaccine passports that don't exist. It's all just a big ball of nonsense.
Yeah, well, what else are they gonna do, John? What else are they gonna, they're not going to address the actual material conditions of ordinary Americans, including their own constituents and voters. So they have to provide this illusion of hard work and representation on behalf of their constituents. And so they're reaching out for any type of culture war narrative possible to trick people into thinking that they're actually doing something on their behalf. They're not. They don't care about these issues. They certainly don't care about the economic well-being of their own constituents, and they don't care about, providing healthcare or a healthcare system that actually works on behalf of their own constituents. They don't care about any of the bread and butter issues. And honestly, it's not just these disgusting, grifting Republicans, it's also corporate Democrats who have their own version of engaging in the culture war. But at the end of the day, we get nothing out of it, right? Like, even when it comes to the culture war narratives coming from corporate Democrats, it's all talk and no action, right? After all of those historic protests that took place in this country last summer, what did we see from the Democratic Party, really? Have we seen police reform? No. Have we seen any real action in holding cops accountable for their actions in these various local police departments? No. What we have seen is a bunch of empty, hollow, superficial gestures, like a Black Lives Matter mural painted on the street in front of one of Trump's towers. And to be honest with you, while that might make some people feel good, at the end of the day, it makes no difference. It doesn't change the underlying issues. It doesn't change systemic racism. Democrats like to rhetorically talk about these issues because, again, for them, it's their version of the culture war. But while they might have legitimate concerns in their rhetoric, they don't actually do anything in the form of like legislating or passing policy that changes the systemic racism that we're dealing with. At the end of the day, it's just a way of distracting voters and providing this illusion of working hard on their behalf by focusing on these narratives that at the end of the day don't really like lead to much.
Yeah, they never solved the Dr. Seuss thing. They did not solve the biggest problems that face us.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.